Welcome everyone. Hope you are all good and you have watched my previous videos. I am with my next video for CTET, STET and many other teaching jobs. Child pedagogy is a very important subject in teaching ability test. Here are some multiple choice questions that are mostly experienced in the test alternatively. So here we go with take the correct answer. Question 1. Which of the following are the agencies of social development of child? A option family, B peers, C teacher, D school. In this options are C and D, that is teacher and school. Option B says A, C, D, family, teacher and school, and option C says all of these. So here the correct answer is family, teacher and school. Question 2 says, the stage in which a child begins to think logically about objects and events is known as A. Sensory motor stage, B. Formal operational stage, C. Concrete operational stage. Here the correct answer is concrete operational stage. The stage in which a child begins to think logically. Here's the next question that says, a child can think logically about abstract propositions and test hypotheses systematically. This is the characteristics given by Piaget of pre-operational stage, concrete operational stage or formal operational stage. So here correct answer is formal operational stage. Next question is, Kritika, who does not talk much at home, talks a lot at school. This shows that A. The school provides opportunities to children to talk a lot. B. She does not like her home at all. C. Her thoughts get acknowledged at school. Yes, the correct option is her thoughts get acknowledged at school, so she talks a lot. Next question is, school-based assessment is primarily based on the principle that option is A is assessment should be very economical. B option is teachers know their learners' capabilities better than external examiners. C option is schools are more efficient than external bodies of examination. The correct answer is teachers know their learners' capabilities better than external examiners. Now question number 6 says, Vygotsky emphasized the significance of the role played by which of the following factors in the learning of children? Option A is social, B heredity, C moral. So correct answer here is social. Question number 7. A school gives preference to girls while preparing students for a state level solo song competition. This refers to option A, gender bias, B, global trend, and C is progressive thinking. So generally we say there is a difference or gender prejudice of boys and girls. If girls are given preference, that means that person is gender biased. So here the answer is gender biased. Now question number 8 that says theory of multiple intelligence implies the following except means not implies in multiple intelligences. So option A is here. Emotional intelligence is not related to IQ. B. Discipline should be presented in a number of ways. Option C. Intelligence is a distinct set of processing operations used by an individual to solve problems. So here the correct answer is option C. Intelligence is a distinct set of processing operations used by an individual to solve problems. Now question 9 is socialization is option A is change in social norms, B is rapport between teacher and student, and option C says adaptation of social norms. So here the correct answer is adaptation of social norms. Socialization is adaptation of social norms. Now, next question number 10. It says, which is the incorrect way to support the language development? Option A is letting the child talk uninterruptedly on a topic. Option B, disapproving the use of their own language. Option C, supporting initiation taken by children. So here correct option is for language development, that is incorrect. Disapproving the use of their own language. Question 11 says, a child of 16 years scores 75 in an IQ test. His mental age will be 15 years, 12 years or 14 years. Here the correct answer is 12 years. Next question is, in order to instill a positive environment in a primary class, a teacher should option A, not discriminate and set the same goal for every child. B, narrate stories with positive endings. C, allow them to make groups on their own on the basis of sociometry during group activities. So, if we follow the inductive deductive method, narrate stories is not the option. Allow them to make group is not the option. Not discriminate and set the same goal for every child is the correct option. Next question is, a teacher should option A, focus more on lecturing and provide a foundation for knowledge. Option B, treats errors committed by students as blunders and take serious note of each error. C. Not correct students while they are trying to communicate ideas. Yes, this is correct. Not correct students while they are trying to communicate ideas. Later on, tell them or discuss with them their mistakes. Firstly, let them express themselves, then after interrupt them. Otherwise, the child will be hesitant or shy of sharing the ideas. So the correct option is our teacher should not correct the students while they are trying to communicate ideas. Here comes the next question. Howard Gardner's theory of multiple intelligences emphasizes A. Conditioning skills in students, B. Common abilities required in school, C. The unique abilities of each individual. The correct answer is the unique abilities of each individual. Yes, Howard Gardner's theory of multiple intelligences emphasizes the unique abilities of each individual. Now question number 14 says, in order to stop stereotyping in class, a teacher should option A. Encourage boys to take risk and be bold. B option says, try to put both boys and girls in non-traditional roles. And option C says, encourage students by saying good girl or good boys. So here the correct answer is try to put both boys and girls in non-traditional roles. Question number 16. Understanding of human knowledge and development enables teacher to. Here options are A. Practice her teaching in an unbiased way. B. Gain control of learners' emotions while teaching. C. Be clear about teaching diverse learners. So here the correct answer is be clear about teaching diverse learners. Now, here comes question number 17 that says, a teacher has some physically challenged children in her class as usual. Which of the following would be appropriate for her to say? Option A. Physically inconvenienced children may do an alternative activity in the class. Polio affected children will now present a song. Option C. Wheelchair bound children may take help of their peers in going to hall. So the correct answer here is physically inconvenient children may do an alternative activity in the classroom. The next question is, an empowering school will promote which of the following qualities the most in its teachers? A. Competitive attitude. B. Tendency of experiment. C. Disciplined nature. So correct option here is competitive attitude. Next question. Question 19. It says, IQ scores are generally dash correlated with academic performance, perfectly, moderately, or highly. The best option here is a perfectly. IQ scorers are generally perfectly correlated with academic performance. I should mention that here are so many questions that are experienced in previous CTET and TET examinations, as well as in DSSB and KVs also. So stay focused on these and practice that and watch again and again to revise. Now question number 20 says, which would be the best first theme to start in our nursery class? Nursery class is very small class, so we have to think that which topic we should take first. A option is my family, option B my friend, option C my school. So here correct answer is my family. Now question number 21 says, which one of the following is an example of fine motor skills? Fine motor skills are related to hand. The child is able to hold the things, writing the things and using of fingers, thumbs or the wrist hand properly. So here it is options here are A. Writing, B. Climbing and C. Hopping. So correct option here is writing. Next question is, a child starts crying when his grandmother takes him from his mother's lap. The child cries due to option A. Separation anxiety, option B. Social anxiety and option C. Emotional anxiety. The correct answer is separation anxiety. Adolescents may experience option A. Feeling of self-actualization, option B. Feeling of satisfaction about life, option C. Anxiety and concern about themselves. The correct option is anxiety and concern about themselves. Now question number 24 says, readiness for learning refers to Thorndike law of readiness, option B. General ability level of a student, option C. Present cognitive level of a student in the learning continuum. So correct option here is present cognitive level of students in the learning continuum. Question number 25. Learning disabilities may occur due to all of the following except option A. Cultural factors, option B. Cerebral dysfunction, option C. Emotional disturbance. So correct answer here is cultural factor. Next question is, arrange the following in chronological order. A. Pre-operational stage, B. Formal operational stage, C. Concrete operational stage, D. Sensory motor stage. The correct chronological order is A. Pre-operational age, B. Formal operational age, C. Sensory motor stage, and then next is concrete operational stage. In this way, the correct order of this is pre-operational, then formal operational, sensory motor, and concrete operational. The correct option here is A. The next question here is Kohlberg's moral development stages are closely related to option A. Erikson's psychosocial stages, option B. Freud's psychosexual stages, option C. Sullivan's interpersonal stage. The correct answer is Sullivan's interpersonal stages. Next question is intimate and close friendship is shown in option A. Early childhood, option B. Later childhood, and option C. Adolescence. The correct answer is adolescence. Next is question number 59. In evaluation approach, evaluation summary is developed by developing questions, option B. Evaluative questions, option C. Recapitulatory questions. So option B is correct, evaluative option. Yes, in evaluation approach, evaluation summary is developed by evaluative questions. The last question is the most primitive sentiment expressed by the child in the early childhood is option A. His love for his own self, option B. His love for his parents, option C. His love for his toys. The correct option is his love for his own self. Thank you for being connected and stay tuned with me. Watch and share my videos and subscribe for the more videos. I hope this will be helpful to you to qualify the examination of CTET, State TET and many more. Thank you once again. Kindly subscribe, share and watch videos continuously.